versus consolidation, self-government versus financial entanglement, and in 1800, that argument won. It was now their turn. Once in power, the Democratic Republicans attempted to unwind the Federalist system. Jefferson reduced the national debt significantly. Federal spending was restrained. Central authority was rolled back wherever possible. The goal was to loosen the bond between government, finance, and foreign capital. But global events soon intervened. As Europe descended into the Napoleonic Wars, Britain and France both sought to control global trade. American neutrality, once tolerated, became a problem. Britain, deeply suspicious of the Democratic Republican government's sympathy for France, restricted U.S. commerce, seized American ships, and intensified the impressment of American sailors. Jefferson responded with embargoes, hoping economic restraint would preserve peace. Then, in 1811, trade war between the United States and Britain at its height, the country made a pivotal move. Under President James Madison, Congress allowed the charter of the First Bank of the United States to expire. Centralized finance was dismantled. Currency control returned to state banks. Supporters saw this as fulfillment of revolutionary principle. To critics, it was reckless. The decision shocked financial circles on both sides of the Atlantic. European banking interests, furious at losing their stake in American finance, reportedly warned that the United States would face severe consequences, including a disastrous war, if the bank were not renewed. 1 year later, the conflict turned violent. The United States was at war. Congress declared war on Britain, citing impressment, trade violations, and failed diplomacy. But beneath the public justifications lay a deeper problem. The nation lacked the financial machinery to fight. Without a national bank, the government depended on state banks and private lenders to finance the war. Credit was fragmented, with varying terms, rates, and risks across states. With no central institution to guarantee repayment, confidence was low and borrowing was expensive. At the same time, trade disruptions slashed customs revenue, the government's main source of income. To cover deficits, treasury notes were issued and direct taxes imposed. State banks issued currency backed by war bonds whose value depended on an uncertain outcome. Paper money multiplied, prices rose, specie dwindled, and bank runs spread. The system began to unravel.